The following contest is a tables match and is for the Women's Championship.
Welcome back to ringside, everybody. Did I say Raquel Rodriguez before the break? Because what I really meant was Raquel Gonzalez. Because that's what her name still is in this WWE 2K22 Fantasy Warfare season. I'm sure in Season 2 she'll be Raquel Rodriguez for WWE 2K23 Fantasy Warfare, which starts on Friday, April the 7th. But here, still got that Gonzalez last name. And maybe after this matchup is done, she'll have champion in front of all of that as she seeks to dethrone the AEW World Women's Champion, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna. And now Gonzalez awaits the arrival of the champion. And there it is. It's the music of our AEW World Women's Champion, the ninth wonder of the world. Here she comes, title around her waist. Chyna has been one of the more successful champions here in Fantasy Warfare in Season 1, having numerous successful title defenses under her belt. Many champions in Fantasy Warfare will win the title, hang on to it by virtue of not being in action, and then lose it in their first title defense. Chyna has actually been quite active with defending the AEW World Women's Championship here in Season 1 of Fantasy Warfare, and she looks to end Season 1 on a high note by putting Raquel Gonzalez through a table here. I'm sure most people are familiar with the rules of a table match, but in case you are not, the only way to win this one is to put your opponent through a table with an offensive maneuver. Defensive actions do not count. So, you know, if Raquel Rodriguez is on a table, Chyna comes off with a splash, Raquel moves, and Chyna goes through the table, that's no dice, folks. But if Chyna hits that splash, Raquel's done for. So the race is on in this one to be the first one to put their opponent through a table. We've seen one tables match so far here in Fantasy Warfare this season. It was between the Legion of Doom and the Dudley Boys, and it was a quick one as the Dudleys were able to just kind of knock, I believe it was Road Warrior Hawk, right off the apron through one of the tables set up at ringside. The match probably lasted all of about a minute. I think their tag team entrances actually lasted longer than the match itself. Chyna countering a kick attempt by Raquel Gonzalez. And Chyna heads out to the floor to go grab one of those tables put down at ringside. And Chyna, wow, look at the strength of her. She said that table just flying into the ring. If I were looked at that table, I'd have been struggling, probably gasping for air, trying to just like, let me throw this table like a baseball. But she just got suplexed on every bit of edging of that table. That had to be pain on the spine for that ninth wonder. And speaking of pain on the spine, this modified torture rack, well, she elbowed her way out of it. She clearly didn't like being inside that torture rack. Irish whip sends Gonzalez into the corner. Chyna dropping her down with a series of stomps. And now choking her challenger with the bottom of her boot. Chyna picking up that table. Is she going to get it set up? She sure is. Chyna looking to make quick work of her challenger here. Sends Rodriguez into the table. Ooh, Rodriguez moves out of the way as Chyna tried to hit her with a forearm shot. Rodriguez has got Chyna. Got her up on the shoulders. Chyna counters down. Nice drop block to the back of the knee of Raquel Gonzalez. Dropping the challenger down to the mat as Chyna heads up to the top rope. Big time splash by Chyna. Kind of funny, we talked about Chyna hitting a splash on a table in the beginning of this contest, and she hits one during the match. Foreshadowing. Rodriguez or Gonzalez, Raquel, whoever she may be. She got hit with a vertical suplex on that one. I was trying to say she was wiggling free from the offensive giant, but she just got dropped to that suplex. There's no wiggling free, but Gonzalez, Raquel tried for a powerbomb. I just gotta call her Raquel. It'll be much easier that way if it's call her Raquel. Damn WWE changing everybody's names. She's Gonzalez when the video game comes out, and then she's Rodriguez before the damn game even has a chance to have its full life. What is wrong with you, WWE? Chyna going after Raquel. She's got her up, press slam style. What's she gonna do with her? Oh, down and through the table she goes. Chyna retains the AEW World Women's Championship, wrapping up Season 1 with a victory. Showing that power display. There it is. Take another look at it. Well, bam, through the table, and Chyna retains her championship.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Champion, the Ninth Wonder of the World, Chyna!
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be two men who have UFC history in a submission match. One-on-one, it's going to be Matt Riddle and Ken Shamrock coming up next here on Fantasy Warfare.